Hi guys, welcome back to the blog. Again, we're going to step outside of the normal topic matter, if you will, away from the sales pitch and the how-to stuff, just to kind of broaden the spectrum a little bit and talk about something that's a little bigger in scope, but impactful and hopefully somehow defining and getting you off the couch into an airplane and on your way to a great destination where you're going to meet somebody absolutely spectacular. So it's kind of interesting, but the metaphor that I'd like to use for the topic that we'll talk about a little bit today is a children's book, actually, by the author Shel Silverstein, that I was introduced to a long time ago. And the book is called The Giving Tree. So some of you know the story of the Giving Tree. And let's talk about the Giving Tree and kind of how it applies to your situation, all right? So the Giving Tree, again, we're talking about a children's story here, guys. But Giving Tree is a story about a boy and a tree who are happy and they love each other and very complete in each other's presence while the boy is young. So the boy comes to the tree and he plays in the tree's shade, and the tree's incredibly happy. And one day the boy comes to the tree, and he's a little older, and he doesn't seem as happy. And the tree basically asks, "What can I do to make you happy?" And the boy says, "I need money. I need something. I have no money. I have no material things." So the tree offers her apples to the boy, and the boy takes the apples to the market and sells them and has money and stays away a long time. And then he comes back again. He's a little bit older, and the tree says, So, it's been away a long time. It's great to see you again, but you're sad. What's wrong?" And the boy says, "My life is just not complete. I don't own a home. I wish I had a home." And the tree says, "Okay, no problem. Cut down my branches and go build your house and you'll be happy." And the boy happily cuts down the branches and goes away and presumably builds his house and stays away a long time. And the tree waits. And then one day the boy comes and he's a much older man. And the tree says, "You've been away for so long. Sit down. Welcome back. What's wrong?" And he says, "My life just didn't turn out the way that I wanted it to. And I'm really bitter and unhappy. And I just wish I had a boat so I could sail away from all of my troubles." And the tree says, basically take down my trunk, hollow it out, build your boat, and sail away. So listen to a little bit of the story, guys. The boy stayed away a long time, and when he came back, the tree was so happy she could hardly speak. "Come, boy," she whispered, "come and play. I'm too old and sad to play," said the boy. "I want a boat that will take me far away from here. Can you give me a boat?" "Cut down my trunk and make a boat," said the tree. "Then you can sail away and be happy." Isn't this great? I'm reading you a children's story, guys. You gotta love this stuff. And so the boy cut down her trunk and made a boat and sailed away. And the tree was happy. But not really. After a long time, the boy came back again. "I'm sorry, boy," said the tree. "I have nothing left to give you." "My apples are gone. My teeth are too weak for apples," said the boy. "My branches are gone," said the tree. "You cannot swing on them." "I'm too old to swing on branches," said the boy. "My trunk is gone," said the tree. "You cannot climb." "I'm too tired to climb," said the boy. "I'm sorry," sighed the tree. "I wish that I could give you something, but I have nothing left. I'm just an old stump. I'm sorry." "I don't need very much now," said the boy, "just a quiet place to sit and rest. I'm very tired." "Well," said the tree, straightening herself up as much as she could, "an old stump is good for sitting and resting. Come and sit down." And the boy did. So there's your story. What a great story. So what's the moral of the story? All right, so look, guys. Let's think about what we're trying to accomplish right now, okay? We're looking for a life partner because we've been in relationships that didn't work out. I bet a lot of you guys feels like to be in one of those, we both seem to care a lot about you, neither one of us is really caring a whole lot about me relationships, right? Those are fun. So we've been in those relationships. I think relationships are very common in American culture, meaning that both men and women just become very, very guilty of taking and taking without giving back a whole lot in our relationships. And I think this is why so many relationships fail. I've said many, many times that when we begin courtship, man, we'll do just about anything to prove our love and our position as a life partner to somebody. But then years go by, and at some point later, we're sitting on the couch, and we might not be willing to even get off the couch for somebody. We go to the exact polar opposite realm of behavior for somebody that we're supposed to love and be dedicated to. And this is how so many relationships just go down. What I find is wrong in American culture, guys, from an amateur, and again, I'm not a relationship expert, but I bet a lot of you will understand what I'm saying. I just think that we come up with a lot of excuses for taking and taking and taking, and a lot of excuses for not giving back in the relationship, right? So giving is hard to do. Taking is easy, right? What happens when we are in the position of giving and giving and giving in a relationship is that we give all of our resources and our vitality and our energy and our love and our life and our years and our time without getting that back, and we don't get replenished. Here's another analogy. I knew a farmer one time who just, quite simply, he had many, many fields, and every now and then he would just leave a field completely empty, for a season. Now they asked him why he did this, and he said, if you just keep taking from the land, the land will die. But if you let the land rest, it will come back. And essentially, guys, we all need to receive something back for the amount of effort and energy that we're putting into a relationship. So it's entirely possible. A person who's going to be able to give something back to us is over there somewhere. I mean, maybe that person is not in your backyard or in your community or in your small town, but maybe that person is somewhere in this world, and you could find her and not only give your love to somebody, but get that love back, which will make you a whole and complete person. It will also fulfill you and just make you better and better and better as the years go on at giving and giving and giving your love. Giving with great pleasure, receiving with great pleasure. That's what a relationship should be all about, right, guys? So, little lesson from the giving tree for you guys. Don't settle for a relationship where you're getting in return. Giving is fun, right? But every now and then you really have to get something back. That's what true love is all about, I believe. So I hope this was meaningful to you guys. Don't on the plane. Let's go and meet somebody who's ready to give you as much love as you are willing and able and ready to give her.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Then click on the notice bell to get notified every time we add something new. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Google+.